What is going on, everybody? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and today we have a very special Gem Room Speed Paint video. It is the room of Bloodstone, done by our very own Hailey.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, this is exciting because it's my first time doing a speed paint for the channel. Yeah, it turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself.
So tell us what your artistic inspiration was for this piece.
Okay. So I think Bloodstone's a really cool looking gem, so I really want to incorporate all the colors of the gem in it. And one part in particular that I really, that I was really inspired by was the crystal heart in the temple of, the gem's temple, center of it. And that's the thing in the middle that I don't know how soon in the video I draw it, but it's there. And because Ronaldo says in Rocknaldo that, he cares so much, it'd be like a heart or like a million tiny gems, like one crushed up gem coursing through my blood. So that's kind of what I tried to do there. You can see like the little gem bits, I guess. I tried to make that.
That's really clever.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I don't know if that means anything actually, but I decided to incorporate that into the room itself. Along with that, you got like his passion for like technology and stuff and blogging. So that's why we have two computers and everything's like kind of powered by the heart. It's connected to it. There's also those posters, because like in Keep It City Weird, we see he has a bunch of those things. In Comic Sans, of course.
Naturally.
And there's also a little like lighthouse representing, he went in the lighthouse a lot, or he hung out there a lot. Also on the floor, I don't know if you can see that or whenever you will, there's like these little yellow thingies. That's like representing his hair.
Okay, yeah.
And the other thingies are gems on the floor.
So what do those gems signify? What do they mean?
He likes collecting gems, I guess.
So is he just collecting like actual gems or just like just regular rocks? Because if he's collecting
I don't think he's
gems, that's kind of dark.
Tell the difference between.
Right. So there might be people in there that are just being held captive.
You never know. Yeah. I mean, the heart is made up of crushed up gems, so that's concerning.
Well, that just that happens.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the remains? So I see that the notes that he has on the wall. We have Gem Harvest, New Rock Person, and Lapidot Fusion. Tell us a little bit about those riveting theories.
Okay, Gem Harvest, like, you know how like everybody was like, oh my gosh, Gem Harvest, that is going to be huge. Like that episode,
yeah,
turned out to be about Thanksgiving. So yeah, there's a nod to that. New Rock Person, Ronaldo thinks the gems are rock people, so he's like, okay, maybe there's gonna be a new one soon, which is probably gonna happen eventually.
Yeah,
he's usually right. So
for sure.
And Lapidot Fusion, he's usually right. So that's probably also gonna happen. Just a little. I feel like his theories would be, are on point. So might as well include a few there.
So you heard it here, folks. Lapidot Fusion is confirmed for Lion 4 alternate fusion. Yeah. So I see. You did this art. It's really detailed. Can you talk about like a little bit about the process, the artistic process? What brushes did you use? What program? How did you make this style pop out the way that it does?
Okay, yeah, I can tell you about that a little bit. So you have to use Paint, Microsoft Paint.
Right.
Use something else that's not going to work out.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like Paint Tool Sai. Personally, I find Microsoft Paint to be more efficient.
Yeah.
There's a lot more you can do with the tools, and it's just a better workspace, honestly.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I don't know the names of any of the brushes, so I use that one that's like kind of big brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
So big brush. And
Microsoft the airbrush,
Paint.
you see I airbrushed
the
inside
airbrush
the heart of it. And I use the text tool for the Gem Harvest and the other text.
That's very advanced. Because a lot of people don't think to use the text tool in their art because they feel like it's limiting because it's like typing and stuff, So it's really cool that you took the time to like put text in here and you say, you know what, I'm going to be a new trendsetter for these gem rooms and put the text in there. So that's really cool. So yeah, I think that's about it for the piece itself. So moving on to some personal questions. What is your favorite episode of Seinfeld?
Okay, if we're really being honest, I like any one with soup in it. That's a good one.
Soups. Yeah, I like Soup. I like how him and Kramer and Carlton when they went to the bar.
A lot, or used to. Yeah.
Yeah. And Danny Tanner, he said no, don't do that to Kramer, and that was pretty crazy. And then Carlton did his thing. That was cool. So cool. So do you have any particular favorites episodes of Corey in the House?
That is. I mean, I can't just name one. Like when you have such a good anime like that. So all of them, I guess.
So would you say Corey in the House is your favorite of the animes?
Yes.
Have you read the manga?
Wait, there's a manga?
Yeah, the Corey in the House manga. They kind of take a different direction with it. Corey actually never learns the Bushido code. In the manga, he actually learns the Shinobi code instead, and he fights the ancient dragon Azarath. He does that like by the chapter 3, which like it took like 3 whole seasons just to get to that part in the anime. So they definitely quicker pace in the Corey in the House anime or manga rather. Yeah. So other than that, what are your favorite fusions in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like what cards do you like to put together?
I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh in my life.
Okay, not the answer I was looking for, but
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's
Pokemon and Digimon.
That's cool. Well, what's your favorite Pokemon fusion?
Ash time with Greninja. It's probably the best one. The only one I do. Yeah.
I was a fan of Pikachu and Splurt. I liked
what?
Yeah, there was I think it was in X and Y. I believe the 7th gym. Ash's Pikachu. So basically, he's fighting the gym, and this Pokemon named Splurt. He's like a stick, but he also has marshmallows on his head, and he's a rock type. And he like invades the battle out of nowhere. He burrows like a hole up through the ground, and he attacks Pikachu, and they accidentally merge and fuse. And this is Pikachu's very first fusion, and it was really cool because the entire season Pikachu was working. Ash was trying to train Pikachu to fuse with other Digimons, and he just wasn't doing it. So he finally did it with Splurt, and that was pretty cool. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you so much, Hailey, for joining us on this gem fusion. This is, of course, Bloodstone from the amazing episode Rock Naldo. Any closing thoughts, Hailey? Where can people find your art?
Well, I mostly keep it to myself. So unless you hack into my computer, you're not seeing any of it.
All right. So Samir, if you want to check out Hailey's art, just go to Hailey's art at haileyart.com/bloodstone. The art.
You might not find it, but you can try it.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know if she renewed the domain or not.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you guys for tuning in to Bloodstone, and let us know in the comments down below what is your favorite Pokemon fusion. Let us know in the comments down below your favorite Seinfeld Pokemon fusion. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. I don't think I'll ever find love, I've accepted this. It's just my place in the universe. I've accepted the universe has no plans for me to ever find a special someone that has mutual feelings. Some people go on to live fulfilling love lives, but that's just not me. And that's okay. I've accepted that. That's all right. Just have to accept that my love life is full of nothing but broken dreams and shattered expectations and my own mistakes. It's just how it is. I'm at peace with it, It only hurts me at night when I'm laying in bed alone, and also first thing in the morning when I'm waking up alone. No one next to me, just emptiness. And my TV remote. Yeah, I like to sleep with the TV on. It keeps me company. But yeah, that's just how it is. Love life full of missed opportunities, waiting too long, miss your chance. Girls just not being interested in general, you know. Or just, you know, they're just not into black guys. They just have something against black people, and that's fine. You know, every now and then you get the occasional girl who, you know, enjoys minions unironically, and at that point you just have to bail. You know, you don't want that type of toxic relationship in your life. You know? You gotta know when to leave for yourself, for the better. I hope you guys have a lovely day.